because, you know, as they say, right, the kitchen sink was thrown at the market this week, but it still held on to that 19,500 mark. And we have so many big cues coming up next week. There's the IT earnings, etc. So given everything, it was not a bad outcome at all.
It wasn't. And, you know, but you'll have to say that you got some kind of a divine intervention in terms of that big fall that we had in crude. The market was breaking down, Sonia. Make no mistake about it. Just about 2 or 3 days back, we were almost staring down the barrel. The Nifty was almost breaking the September low. The Bank Nifty held on to the September low by about 70 points. So we were almost there, and then we had that big divine intervention. Crude oil prices from 98 all of a sudden fell to 85. It was tough to believe that, you know, what was happening. I think that really got the market sort of the kind of help that the market needed. The week ended flat, but there were a lot of individual stock moves. And remember, the mid-caps still underperformed in this week. And barring today, the mid-caps through the week were actually, underperforming or sulking. But what stood out this week was that IT is again showing some bit of outperformance. Of course, there was a buzz of TCS buyback, which got confirmed on Friday evening. But that, I think, was clearly for me one of the stocks of the week. And on the other side, you had metals, where you had some big losses despite today's rally. So those were the two big sectors. And real estate, of course, that did remarkably well. The other thing which was really interesting this week was the return of B2, Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv. I think phenomenal move on Bajaj Finance, all-time high. Bajaj Finserv also, I think, was the top weekly gainer as well. And the other thing which the market liked this week was the price action of HDFC Bank. After last week's shocker, I think this week the fact that it at least ended in the green for the week and didn't really collapse, I think that itself was good news for the market. And of course, ONGC was the top loser after last month's big rally. But, you know, FIs continue to sell. And I think that for me, that always is the worry point, that, you know, for how long can the market keep absorbing the kind of FI selling and keep moving on, actually. That for me was the other point.
Okay. In fact, let me